Hey guys! Okay, so we are continuing on our 2017 testimonials. This is from May 2017 from a dear friend of mine called Dianne. So let me just give you a little bit of context here. Dianne came to the journey not really having expressed much, even though I do have forms that you guys need to fill out beforehand so that I know who's in the journey space, what sort of medication you're on, etc., what it is you're looking to achieve. As far as I remember, I can't really remember much on her form, but there was a lot of work to be done with Dianne, and this was in particular reference to soul retrieval. So this is her testimonial. Dear Brigitte, my Sacred Gaia gathering journey was a difficult one. I suffered from soul loss very early in my life, and due to the backward nature of Western medicine and no one knowing the true ways, I spent many years searching for my soul in the only way my unconscious knew how, which is to repeat the same action again and again and again, kind of like returning to the scene of a crime to get shot again and again, or being a car accident and crashing only to relive the point of impact again and again. Soul loss occurs when a human is abused or traumatized. Our soul runs away from our body to protect us from what is happening and goes somewhere to hide. But unfortunately, it does not know when it is safe to return. So it stays there until it is invited back home. So even though my journey was a difficult one, it was very successful. My essence was returned to my body and my purpose has been revealed to me. Thank you, Brigitte, for creating a safe space for this sacred journey, and thank you for everyone who participated with me. It may be of interest to you that since I have activated parts of my DNA, that my healing ability has sped up and my body started noticeably repairing itself. This was about a month or so before we came to journey. Most significantly, 2 of my ribs were fractured on the 5th of April, and by the time x-rays were taken on the morning of the 9th, the healing was already done. So, cool. So this is Dianne's testimonial. She basically came in with some cracked ribs and walked out 3 days later with healed ribs. What is this about? So we've mentioned 2 things that are quite significant with regards to Dianne's journey, and that is 1, soul retrieval. So it's soul regression to this point of trauma, for soul retrieval to come back into this space and reunite with physical body in order to continue life as it should be. Okay, so that's one of the things that occurred. If you'd like more information on this and a further video, please just pop a comment below and we will do one. The second thing that she mentioned that may be confusing to you is a DNA upgrade, okay? And what that means is basically when we go into this journey space, we enter a high frequency space, and we change our vibration. I speak about vibration quite a lot. What this means is we're also in a space that is contained and held, and all sorts of things are done to commune with spirit, okay? Spirit meaning, of course, ourselves, as well as our guides, angels, archangels, to bring forth a healing experience, okay? And this is exactly what happened to Dianne. So yes, it is me and part of me. It is the guides that I channel. It is the beings that I channel. It is the helpers and their guides, as well as your guides and the people you channel, and those matching your frequency. But from a sort of simple scientific point of view, those in the space have to match the highest frequency, and of course that is my job as facilitator and shaman for you guys in a plant medicine space, is to resonate at a high frequency so that your DNA can try and match mine. And this is what we're speaking about in our DNA upgrades. It is basically changing the cellular structure of the DNA particles within you to an upgraded frequency, okay? And that allows us to be more vibrant, have more energy, heal in quicker ways, and start to... It also sort of affects our mindset, of course, in the journey, where we no longer want to do damage to our systems, okay? We want to be reunified with soul. We want to eat the correct foods. We no longer want to smoke. We no longer want to drink alcohol. We want to keep this high frequency space that we are in, and sometimes that can be quite difficult when we are big city living, but it's not impossible. Okay, so I hope that gives you a little bit of insight. Thank you, Dianne, for your beautiful testimonial, and I hope the healing continues and continues and continues, and that you do no longer need to relive anything that no longer serves you. So thanks again, and we look forward to having you in the next ceremony. Lots of love. Bye.